President Bio don't come out and tell we all outrightly say elections not get for happen and then nobody not count on until 2028. Let me not expect elections as a result of the intrapartite sitting. Yeah. So this don't conclude, this don't prove, and this don't calculate say if anybody can we, they expect say the rule of law go take in course by and large, holding on a new election for let we know exactly who that they win this particular election amidst all the controversy. It clear say let we just pull we mind come out today because it not get to happen today, it not get to happen tomorrow. I feel say this is a deliberate effort from the president for threatening we as the citizens of Sierra Leone. I feel say this is a direct effort from the president for make sure say it make all man dey on him toes. Say Salon dey at the brink of a calamity. That Salon dey on the brink of war. That Salon sit down on a tipping scale. That anytime, let we expect anything can happen at any time. I feel say now that this particular outburst being gets for the. I feel say now a deliberate effort for make sure say all the one the way they plan that if at all anybody they plan riot, if at all anybody they plan a demonstration, I think say waiting it do so now for make them know say if they're ready for do that day in President Bio 10 times yet. You remember them saying they were not ready for nobody? Now McKinney where people and just come out demonstrate for generator. You see how they kill people them? You remember Natombo? We're not ready for nobody. People then come out and do this. They kill them. You remember the other one na FREETOWN where they meet people and they also kill them. Where not being ready for we. But guess what? That's how President Bio they tell we say they don't ready for we. As the president of the Republic of Sierra Leone, if for they come na the media or anytime you talk to people them forget a sigh of relief. People them for able understand say okay, irrespective of the fact that things them difficult right now. There is a ray of hope at the end of the tunnel. People them can suppose, them basically suppose to feel that way anytime a leader talk to them. Not to be mistake. This not been pre-calculated attempt for make sure say this message reach all and Sunday. And to God be the glory, able to achieve that. But people can feel say, we don't hear about the ECOWAS in Kawan, the ECOMOG in Kawan. Then if you say something, the ECOMOG then the way they send so. Now for can protect we, the citizens them. But me I do have a different opinion. I feel say them people in the way they come so, then they come for can defend the governments, then they come for can defend the President Bill, then they come for can defend the army as against anybody, including oppositions or anybody we go and try for comot nado, say they do demonstration or protest of any sort. Hello people, Sierra Leoneans, brothers and sisters. Una morning, una afternoon, una good evening. This na Pompey. And today na the 25th of May 2024. We want for kindly apologize for the recent break in transmission. We all know say the world gets how we day. We get other commitments them. We being require immediate action and immediate attention. So and that's make we get the break in transmission, but we apologize and kindly ask that una stick on, that things then they get better and we go continue forget una the news and update them and we won't views them as then they come. The last couple of days na Salon been traumatizing for some people them. It been heartbreaking for some, and for some people them been say and say na a victory lap. All this been they happen based on we political ideologies them, based on we values them as a people, and based on we different opinions them where we get about certain thing and certain words them we people can say. Not so secret say His Excellency the President Dr. Julius Maada Bio, in one of his most recent speeches, or we can call them outburst. It shows a complete lack of respect for the people of Sierra Leone. It shows a complete lack of statesmanship for the office of the presidency. And it been go down a way that beaucoup people been see a petty, a uncalled for, a unscrupulous, and not been get any merit. Where President Bio go na Bo, I think it go coronate some of the newly elected paramount chief them. He been take him upon himself for address the nations. And in this particular address, President Bio been talk boku tin them. He been talk about tin them where he feel personal about. He been talk about the present security state of Sierra Leone. And he be even outline in plans them for Salon, in dreams them, in aspirations about waiting for happen in the next days or in the next few months or years. But people been disappointed because their aspirations here or them plans here with President Bio be outlined and this in particular talk not been going in line with waiting most people been they expect for come out from the leader of a free nation. People have been disappointed because President Bio, where all things been normal, people they expect say one pan the job them of a sitting president or any leader whatsoever, be them in government or be them in social clubs or whosoever then they lead. One pan the primary responsibility we then get. Now for make sure say then unify them people them within the lead. Now for make sure say then know the way, then show the way, and then lead the way. Now for make sure say then be the total embodiment of within leadership actually means. But this particular speech we been come out from President Bio now been the exact opposite of within rational thinking people them been they expect. Beaucoup people don't get beaucoup thing when they talk about that particular utterance day. But as an activist, as somebody we don't day in the field of activism, they talk for people and they try we own best for let we voices be heard, especially when it comes to national issues. I've been get for pick up a few points, and them pointers here I want to share with Una today. Using President Bio in speech, one of the first thing them we it been make clear to we all pan that speech day. Now that's it tell we say in time na office done. So it ready for anything and anyone, including anything we get for disrupt the peace, the stability, or the democratic strides we Salon don't take over the last couple of years. And in speech, it tell we say clearly, say in 10 or done. It tell we say it dey comot just now. So anybody we ready for him, himself ready for the person. To a logical thinking person, to a critical thinking person, the first thing we can mind now that President Bio, like in the recent one of the old assertions the way the First Lady of the Republic been make, where it talk say, it no get nothing for us. I think say they also day of the opinion say after this term, after we then don't help we them as a couple, them as the first couple of the Republic of Sierra Leone, no get nothing for us. So anybody we want bring them anything towards them, they're ready for take them and they're ready for take them 10 times over. I think that the reason that they make President Bio tell we say office time na office done. So let them just give them in time and waiting. So I know say in this particular point number 1, President Bio because he no say in time done, you understand? He not afraid for do anything again. He not stop at nothing for destabilize anybody and anybody, including the current state of affairs na Salon. So let me take note of that as a people. Secondly, President Bio been talk say he been basically from what he say from my own perspective, it been just show say it don't get an insight. It don't get an insight on the outcomes or the conclusion of the tripartite committee sittings. When we all Sierra Leoneans then sit down, they wait. They hope say something conclusive, something will go better this country, something will go lead to a change in the status quo na salon. Go come out from this tripartite sitting. We all eagerly sit down, they wait for the stipulated date for make them come out and tell we them findings. President Bio don't beat the gun. It don't come in that particular outpost. It don't make him clear say it gets an insight. It know exactly what it gets for come out of Dandy. It not tell we am outrightly. But based on the fact that it talks say elections not get for happen again till 2028. It just aligned to the fact say it don't know exactly what it gets for come out from this tripartite. Beaucoup Sierra Leoneans them with the both home and abroad, they of the opinion, then get this wanting, then get this eagerness, then get these expectations. That's the end of this tripartite sitting. One panditin the way then go get for conclude. Now that the elections not been free and fair, so then go call for a rerun of the election. You talk to beaucoup people, now that's not their expectations. But even before the tripartite results don't come out or the conclusion don't be published, President Bio don't come out and tell we all outrightly say elections not get for happen and then nobody not count on until 2028. Beaucoup people not go take this serious. But there is one reason why we for take them serious. Now because not from President Bio this don't come out from for the first time. On remember a few weeks ago, or probably a month, the ambassador of the US, na Salon, been get interview, and in that particular interview, himself big hit on this point, he make it categorically clear for all man in listening, say, let me not expect elections as a result of the tripartite sitting. Yeah. So this don't conclude. This don't prove, and this don't calculate, say, if anybody pan we, they expect, say, the rule of law go take in course, by and large, holding on a new election, for let we know exactly who that they win this particular election, amidst all the controversy, it clear say, let we just pull we mind come out today, because it not get what happen today, it not get what happen tomorrow. Be notified. My third point, where I able to understand from President Bio, this in particular outburst, now that it don't clarify, say, being in government, being in leadership in Sierra Leone as per the status quo, now all about personal enrichment and personal gains. How he make this clear to we? It talks say the opposition party when at APC don't tire with the adopt, they don't tire with the sokia. Now make the one try come na power back. What in this they tell you as somebody will think critically? It just they tell you say it just don't summarize. It just don't clarify say the leaders them where we they get now we countries them na Africa. And especially in a salon, not of people them where they come with the country at heart. Not of people them where get planned for develop the country. Not of people them where get planned for raise the human capital development and make the lives of Sierra Leoneans then easier than they meet them. Now people them where carry with malice, then they carry with grudge, then they carry with angry belly, for make sure say all them 5 or 10 years where they don't take now opposition. They can amass enough wealth, they amass enough influence, they amass enough money and power for able to make up for all the one and the President Bio Tokam outrightly say APC na tired and don't tire with Sokia. Then they just mean say what party then can go out of government. Then can they useless. They not get nothing for do. They not get no way for make money. Then just they wait for the opportunity. For let them come back into the corridors of power, then sit down at State House, and then use the citizens them for loot the state in wealth to their own advantage. Point 3. We politicians them, all waiting they care about, not about the schools them, we're not enough for people them. Now the farthest part of the villages they will get in a salon. Not for the roads them, we're a death trap to the people of Salon. Not for the blackouts, where they cause picking them for die, na cottage and belle woman them for go without treatment. Not for the hundreds and hundreds of thousands of graduates them where they come out in school every year. They around the streets of Freetown, they look for something for do for make ends meet. Not about them poor bobo, an entity where they around town. They look for way for whip away their stress. They go into drug abuse and misuse. Not for them hundreds of thousands of prostitutes them where to line all about the country. Not about that president and the presidencies of Sierra Leone thereabouts. Now for let them come, they acquire enough wealth, they acquire enough influences for make sure say them people them picking them, their immediate family them, they in a position of trust and make sure say they rip way off to the very last dime. Take notes. In this particular post also, or in this particular outburst of the president, remember they call him outburst because as far as me concerned, then they have been the wrong place, and this not be the wrong term for the President Bio actually make such utterances. If President Bio be need for address the nation, if we don't address the nation impartially and address them as the President of the Republic of Sierra Leone, where they talk to the whole population of Sierra Leoneans them, then forbid don't fix Dandy. But then they are just outburst. It's not like if they talk one thing, if they do one thing, and then they just pop up into them, and then they talk them. Now some people can think, but maybe of a different opinion. The opinion what gets about this particular outburst, now that's na pre-calculated attempts for make sure say President Bio tell we off and tell we exactly what's in the pipeline. I feel say this is a deliberate effort from the president for threatening we as the citizens of Sierra Leone. I feel say this is a direct effort from the president for make sure say he make all man day on him toes. Say Salon day at the brink of a calamity. That Salon day on the brink of war. That Salon sit down on a tipping scale. That anytime, let we expect anything can happen at any time. I feel say now that this particular outburst being gets for the. I feel say it do this particularly because news they go around the social media say somebody, I think Adebayo, they instigate or they incite people and say after the tripartite committee results come out or the findings come out, people then for take on the streets of Freetown or the streets of Sierra Leone and demonstrate for the right, for them vote them where government being thief. I feel say now a deliberate effort for make sure say all the one the way they plan that if at all anybody they plan riots, if at all anybody they plan a demonstration, I think say waiting it do so now for make them know say if they're ready for do that day in President Bio 10 times ready. How we know say President Bio 10 times ready for Sierra Leoneans then this time. You remember them time they were not ready for nobody? Now McKinney way people and just come out demonstrate for generator. You see how they kill people them? You remember Natumbo? We're not ready for nobody. People then come out and do this. They kill them. You remember the other one na Freetown where they meet people at the house and kill them. We're not being ready for we. But guess what? That's how President Bio they tell we say they don't ready for we. Hence, if people encounter with bullets, then they meet bullets. Normally, person go they expect say as the President of the Republic of Sierra Leone, if for they come na the media or anytime you talk to people then forget a sigh of relief. People then for able understand say, okay, irrespective of the fact that things them difficult right now, there is a ray of hope at the end of the tunnel. People them can suppose, them basically suppose for feel that way anytime a leader talk to them. But it's not like it don't turn an habit that anytime President Bio talk or anyone in members of the cabinet, including the wife, anytime they talk about anything, you understand? Now for threatening we. Now for threatening with security, now for threatening with democracy, now for threatening with peace, now for erode we hope in the fact say, or in the fact say, better go follow Salone one day under this particular regime. So, President Bio been they make their assertion here on an informed point of view, not to be mistake. This not been pre-calculated attempt for make sure say this message reach all and sundry, and to God be the glory, able to achieve that. Right now, all man of Salone, including the one with the diaspora, know exactly what's in the on the floor. One point the thing that we go show say he know exactly what they talk and he really plan what they talk. Now the fact that in about a few days or weeks ago, one top military general or one top military personnel been get interviewed on Epic Radio. In that interview, they ask him, but the deployment of ECOMOG or ECOWAS military personnel them wait them for Brink and Salone. They ask and say everything that they get for do with Salone since we know they pan war, since we know they pan any political instability or this and that. The man be making categorically clear say where the ECOWAS commission been sit down around December. Then been don't take a look at all the issues that would happen across the ECOWAS states them. The coup there, the demonstration there, the one that we there at the brink of war and everything. Then we don't decide say Salone now one parent country then they so they need for send a force day, you understand, a sizable force for let them come and keep the peace. But the question remains, whose peace where then they can keep? I feel say a peacekeeping force go be sent into a war zone, into a zone whose instability day, political and social instability day. But is that the case for Salone? As Salone day, whose we dey so right now? What is Salone? Any political instability whatsoever, they would ever see people of the opposition come out nado, take gun or take ammunitions or arms, you understand, for go against anybody other than the failed coup? I feel say we be don't go past that, we be don't forget about that and we don't move on. But if ECOWAS they send a backup force for the military and the police of Sierra Leone, it alarming. That means say something they underground where me and you know the what. That means say something there where they cook, something there where they boil, where then don't get intelligence spots, you understand, and then they can try for make sure say then get themselves fully prepared, then get themselves fully ready for take on anyone we want to do anything, whether good or bad. This brings me to my next point. But people can feel say we don't hear about the ECOWAS in Kawan, the ECOMOG in Kawan. Then if you say something, the ECOMOG then the way they send so. Now for can protect we, the citizens them. But me I do have a different opinion. I feel say them people in the way they come so, then they come for can defend the governments, then they come for can defend the President Bill, then they come for can defend the army as against anybody, including oppositions or anybody we go and try for come out nado, say they do demonstration or protest of any sort. So we the Sierra Leoneans them, where they back na Salone, where they think for come out nado, where they think for demonstrate, where they think for take on the streets peacefully or otherwise for demonstrate. I want to let we get a rethink. I want to let you ask yourself if it worth them. I want to let you ask yourself who that go get for take care of you picking them. You mama, you papa, you wife or you husband. Who that will get for take care of them people and they in case something go south. I don't tell nobody say make come out nado, let go demonstrate. Or let people not come out nado, then go demonstrate. If you're not Sierra Leonean and you feel say the demonstration pathway, now the right pathway for take off a despotic government like the one where we sit on Panzo, then Make your decision. But I just want to follow you clearly, get all the facts then before you make that kind of decision there. I want to let you think. I want to let you take a rethink that if you want for comot for go demonstrate in a state whose side dem don't even deploy foreign troops them in a bid for protect the regime so that people them no go stage a coup or they no go stage a demonstration or waiting will go affect the regime. I want you think if na that kind of position they you want put yourself. But the advice we go get for people them na Sierra Leone, now that like what Mother Bill say, it can't through the ballot box. Let go out through the ballot box. I just want to let we understand say you come on one today for go demonstrate may or may not cause you your life. Think about standing. You will say what for die for any political party. You will say what for die for any politician. Let me take on this way. Let me assume say we come out as Sierra Leone. Yeah? Though we do all way to able to say pull Mother be on power. You feel say you the layman within a salon. We no go no land book. Or even the one that will land book. We no get people in a power. We no get people in a government. We no get people in a top positions than at the opposition. You feel say if they can a power today, your life go dramatically change from Usa Edeso to the life you want for let you live? I don't think so. Because this is not waiting for happen. If today president